Hey guys, it's a.rozier. I'm so excited to bring you this, which is my first of many web episodes. All they're going to be about is inspiration, motivation, and networking opportunities that are going on in your community, tutorials, contests, giveaways, and more. So they're loaded with great stuff, and I want you guys to tune in every week. And this first one actually has an interview with Roquois. She is a singer, a model, songwriter, she's an event host. She is great at everything that she does, and I'm so excited to bring this to you, so hopefully it can inspire some of you out there and let you know that you do not have to stick to only one thing to pursue success. You can do many avenues and be great at them all and still be very successful. Roquois. Just wanted to introduce you. I think she's a great, inspiring person in the Orlando area. So can you tell the people what it is exactly that you do?
Well, in addition to modeling, I do fashion event coordinating, as well as I do a lot with music. I do a lot of songwriting, singing, performing here, and I also do a lot of graphic design. I do have my bachelor's degree in computer animation from Full Sail University. Well, I've been blessed to work with a lot of really inspiring producers here in the Orlando area, and I've done work for studios here at Plush, Imagination House. I've been to KDS and done some work, and some of the producers I've worked with artists such as Brandy, Sierra. You know, I do a lot of pop, hip hop, R&B, but I do like to branch out and do country and, you know, gospel and things like that. So I am registered with CSAC, and they're based out of Nashville. So I am looking to get into more country. I need to get away. People, they stereotype the runway. They think, oh, it's only one race, oh, it's only one type of girl, but it's not. You've seen some of my shows at Chill Lounge, for example. Audience was over 4,000 people, and when you saw the runway, it was totally diverse. You know, I had lots of beautiful men, women, age ranging between 18 and 45. One of my models was 45, but you won't be able to tell who. You know, so as cheesy as it sounds, everyone is beautiful. You know, and people need to physically see what that walking the runway or on stage or whatever, so people can understand and say, oh my gosh, wow, what is she? She's gorgeous. You know, I would have never thought that this person would look good here, or this person was beautiful there. So
right, and then they can relate, and then
yeah, and it helps me too, you know, because I'm not, you know, the typical model per se that you'd see, you know, when you open a magazine, but I would hope, you know, that one day I'd be able to be on the cover of Vogue, because they do put artists and celebrities on the cover of the September issue of Vogue right now. So I would hope to see my face one day, you know, so young girls could say, oh wow, she's not super tall. Oh wow, she's not, you know, super light or fair, you know.
So you said you got started when you were younger.
Yes.
So what made you get into it? Your family? Or?
Yes, my mom. My mom got my brother and I were younger. We were kind of like the child actors, but it was fun. I loved it. It was the best time of my childhood. And then, you know, as I got older, I started getting a lot more bigger role for auditions. But, you know, with school and grades and things like that, it didn't really pan out for me going to the audition. So I didn't miss out on a lot of, you know, exciting opportunities, but I don't look at it as a regret. I just kind of like, okay, well, I could have been somewhere different, but I don't know where I would have been. You know, I could have been better, I could have been worse. So I just kind of go with life, go with the flow, with whatever happens. I try hard not to think back and be like, oh, I wish I would have did that. But I'm human, so I do think that sometimes.
So what made you want to go to Full Sail? You said it was for graphic?
Yes. Well, I've always, you know, besides the fashion and the music, I've always had a love for art. I've been in advanced art classes in high school and middle school. So, and I'm not really the typical person, like the whole 4-year college thing, that just wasn't for me.
Right.
You know, at first, I should say. It wasn't for me at first. And so I was introduced to Full Sail, and then I actually came down here and looked at the program, the computer animation program, and I thought this was great because I grew up on like Disney movies, Don Bluth, which is another animation company, and I would, you know, watching Little Mermaid, singing the songs, and I would always dream like, oh, I want to animate and I want to write the music for those companies. And then when I came here, I was like, wow, I could do that, you know, with the 3D animation, with the whole Shrek thing. And so I came here and I went to school, and it was a pretty rude awakening. So I didn't have the best time at school, but I did learn a lot, and I did apply everything I learned at school into what I'm doing now.
I need to get
Well, how do you network yourself in order to get exposure?
I am not afraid to talk to people. I talk to people. If I have a question, I'll ask. If I'm at an event, I'll definitely introduce myself to people, find out what people do, find out what other people did to get where they are. I'll go to a lot of the networking events, and I'll put myself out there. You know, I have my business cards. I make sure that whenever I go to these events, when I'm talking to these people, I have what they're looking for. You know, contact, website, information, business cards, and showing them that I have something to offer and that I'm serious about what I do.
I need to get away. Please send someone my way. There's nothing